And I'm really looking at the Dallas Cowboys, and it's like, I'm thinking this is a good team. Dak Prescott talking about the brotherhood. Listen, you start forming that brotherhood when guys make plays that are like you unsuspectedly making plays. Like Malik, Jerry's brought in players on defense. I mean, I don't want to say it's too late on them, but this right now could be the best team in football playing right now based on the last 2 wins and what they've been doing.
Look, I got to give credit to Brian Schottenheimer. By the way, I told you so, all right, because there were a lot of questions about that hire. But what you didn't know is that this man is a leader. He is a connector, all right? He connects his whole football team. And look, they went through a horrendous tragedy when Marshawn Nealon committed suicide. That was... And then they came back and played 2 games against the Super Bowl
Eagles,
both teams, both of them,
and the Raiders
and won both of those games, right? Like, that's what this guy is doing. What a job! You talk about, look at the team. Everybody gets involved, right? Every single player, because it's not about me, it's about us, and nobody talked about it better than Dak Prescott, right? How many times did he mention we? How many times did he mention us? Brotherhood, all of it. That team plays that way, all right? There is that connection in that locker room. And Brian Schottenheimer, I mean, they're not mentioning him for Coach of the Year. I don't think there's been a coach that's actually done a better job than Brian Schottenheimer, especially dealing with the tragedy and the circumstances he's had to deal with.
You know, you're speaking about Coach Schottenheimer. One thing that I talked about, CD's absence, and I said when CD Lamb came back, Coach Schottenheimer needed to do what? Anybody remember that?
Yeah, get both guys involved. Keep both those receivers involved.
And I'm going to talk about the last 6 games for the Dallas Cowboys. What Coach Schottenheimer has, the hottest team, if not the hottest team in all of football, is the Dallas Cowboys, led by a guy by the name of Dak Prescott. And there's another name I'm going to say that, boy, you showed up on Thursday, Jadeveon Clowney. You keep doing what you're doing out there, because what he's doing out there, man, you are raising some eyebrows. I love what I see in Dallas.
A couple of things. I mean, Dallas is playing great. They got to show me they can take it on the road. I mean, this is a different team. It always has been at Jerry's World. We're going to see this next week. They go to Detroit, see if they can keep it rolling. But on the flip side of this, the Chiefs.
Man, I don't care if it's man up. Y'all have to be able to stop those boys on the slant routes.
Well, listen, you're not going to give up 450 yards of offense and 120 yards of penalties. I mean, they had 10 penalties for over 100 yards and expect to win many ball games. They got to clean it up. And again, the margin of error is so small. I mean, they got the Texans, they got the Chargers, they got the Broncos still left on their schedule, and got to run it.
I just gave them love, all right, this Dallas Cowboy team. All right, you want championship love? Can you do it again and again and again? We'll see.
The Cowboys almost certainly would have to win out to get into the playoffs, starting with a tough road game at Detroit next Thursday. After that, it would figure the Cowboys have a real good shot to win all the.
Starting to feel like the most complete team.
Well, Randy, I've been saying this for the last month.
Yes,
they are the most complete team, and they continue to win football games. This team's going to be hard out in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know, a team that's kind of hovering to might find its way into San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
So think about this NFC
with San Francisco.
NFC might have the best division in football. You might get 3 teams in the playoffs.
Right, from the NFC
Rams,
West.
Seattle, and maybe the 49ers.
Yeah, it's really not a team in that group that you want to play. He's Herm Edwards with us all morning on SportsCenter. SportsCenter AM. We're already 4 games deep into Week 13, but one of the best quarterback matchups of the slate is actually in the Steel City. Steelers and Bills. And it's confirmed we're going to have Josh Allen opposite Aaron Rodgers. Aaron, who turns 42 years old on Tuesday, is dealing with a wrist fracture in his non-throwing wrist that kept him out of a non-winning game for the Steelers in Chicago last week. Sal Paolantonio joining us live from Pittsburgh. Is that snow on the field? No, it's a tarp. Okay, Steelers hosting the Bills. What should we be focused on, Sal, in this matchup today?
Hey, Randy, happy Thanksgiving to you and Gary and everybody back there in Bristol. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. We are here. As you said, big matchup between 2 quarterbacks, Bills and Steelers. Let's get you up to date on Aaron Rodgers' broken left wrist that kept him out of the game last week in Chicago. Number 1, he is going to start today against the Buffalo Bills. Number 2, he will wear a black stabilizer on that broken left wrist. Number 3, I was told that during practice, Aaron Rodgers took few, if any, snaps under center. And remember, 32% of his snaps this year have been under center. So that could impact the play-action game against the Bills today. And Aaron Rodgers said he is really looking forward to going against Josh Allen.
I love the way he carries himself. He's arguably the best player in the league. And Things have been trending up for him ever since his first year as a starter, and I just really appreciate the way he represents the league, and can't wait to see him, to tease him about all the damn commercials he's in now, but he's on that arc.
You come into Pittsburgh, you got to protect your quarterback against the Steelers' defense. And Josh Allen has been under duress, and as a result, he's got 9 turnovers, 9 interceptions, and 2 lost fumbles, 11 turnovers. Got to protect the ball. Got to protect this quarterback. Both offensive tackles, starting offensive tackles for the Bills, out in this game. So you got to protect Josh Allen in this game. They have been susceptible to a lot of free rushers, and that has been the calling card of Terrell Austin's defense here in Pittsburgh. Come off the edge and go get the quarterback.
Josh Allen, 3 straight games with an interception. Sal Paolantonio, thank you. Now over to someone in Gary Strikes who says offensive tackles aren't that important. Gary.
Can you believe this guy?
Damien Woody, ladies and gentlemen. Super Bowl champion Damien Woody hanging out with us this morning. Both the Steelers and the Bills trying to get up off the mat. Losses last week. Steelers, they get Aaron Rodgers back. What is going to be the key for them offensively as they host Josh Allen and the Bills?
Yeah, listen, when you talk about Aaron Rodgers going up against this Buffalo Bills defense, we know this Buffalo Bills defense, they have real problems stopping the run. And so if you're the Steelers team, that's got to be the first thing. Establishing a line of scrimmage, running the football. We know Aaron Rodgers dealing with that wrist fracture in his hand. Also, when you look at Aaron Rodgers, how is he going to handle that? When he comes and pressure comes at him, does he take a dive? Is he trying to protect that? I think all those little keys would tell how Aaron Rodgers is feeling about that injury.
A lot of things compounding, right? Randy mentioned the age, 41 years old, broken bone in the non-throwing wrist, and it's cold out there in Pittsburgh, so maybe some things working in Buffalo's favor. Soft, just like Randy. Scared of the cold.
Yes.
Blisters easy, bruises easy. What about the Bills, right? You got the reigning MVP in Josh Allen, but you saw that graphic. He was sacked 8 times last week in that loss against the Texans. How does Buffalo get off the mat?
Well, Sal Powell referenced it. Both of the Bills starting tackles are out in this game. So first and foremost, it's going to be paramount to protect Josh Allen in this game. Okay? And how do you protect him? How about a heavy dose of James Cook in this game? Okay, going up against the Steelers defense. We also know the Steelers defense is susceptible to the deep pass plays, chunk plays in the passing game. They're 31st in the league, pass defense. So if given time, Josh Allen will be able to carve this defense up. But it starts with James Cook establishing that line of scrimmage right there for the Buffalo Bills.
It's interesting. The Bills have one more win than the Pittsburgh Steelers, but they don't lead their division because they're looking up at the Patriots. Meanwhile, the Steelers trying to maintain pace in the AFC North. Damien Woody dropping knowledge this morning on SportsCenter. Thanks, D-Dub.